Hey boys and girls! So what we're going to do today is we're going to build some trains. So I want you to go ahead and get out some cubes. If you don't have cubes at home, maybe you've lost them. You could also use Legos, or these are bigger cubes that my kids have that I got out, okay? So I want you to go ahead and try to find 10 cubes if you can, or 10 Legos that will stack together, or maybe 10 of these bigger blocks. Okay, so go ahead and pause the video while you find those materials and then join me back. All right, so the first thing for our train that we're going to be building, choo-choo, I want you to build me a train that has 5 cars on it. Okay, so, whoops, dropping things. One of my cubes fell off. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Great job. Show me what one less looks like on this train. So remember, when it's one less, that means we take one of the cubes away. So I had 5, one less would be 4. Good job. Okay, now I want you to build me a train that has 2 cars on it. That's really easy. 2 cars on it. Now I want you to show me what your train would look like if you added one more to it. So I'm going to take one more and I'm going to add to it. So I had 2 cars and then I add one more and now I have 3. Good job. Okay, now we're going to make this a little trickier. I want you to build me a train that has 8 cars on it. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got to add some more. 6, 7, 8. Now, I want you to show me what your train would look like with one less. So I'm going to take one of my cubes away. How many do you have now? Let's check your answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Very good. So now we know 8, one less is 7. Great job. Now I want you to keep holding up your 7 train. And now I want to know what our train would look like if we added one more to it. So we take a block and we add one more to it. And what number did we make? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we know 7, one more is 8. Great job, boys and girls. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do today for our math is check my notes here. We're going to need you to get out a piece of paper and either like a marker or a pen or a pencil. Okay, I'm going to use my dry erase board for this, but you can use a regular piece of paper or you can use your dry erase board if you like. Okay, so on your piece of paper or your dry erase board, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to write your name, your first name. So my first name, this is a secret. You can't tell anybody. I'm just joking. It's not a secret. My first name is Bree, okay? So my letters in my name are B-R-E. See how I wrote my letters kind of spaced out away from each other? They're not like squished together like they normally are. So I want you to write your letters and your first name on your paper or on your board. So I know at home, one of my students' name is Armand. Hi, Armand. So she would write Armand here. Okay, so you write your name here. All right. So let's count how many letters are in Miss Wallace's first name. 1, 2, 3. I want you to count how many letters are in your first name. Good job. Then underneath it down here, what we're going to do is we're going to write our last name. Now, some of you, that might be something you're still working on. So you might need someone to help you at home, or you might need to use a model if you have your name tag available. But my last name's Wallace, so I'm going to write Wallace, and you're going to write your last name. Okay, so again, I left my letters kind of spaced out, okay? Now what we're going to do after you have your last name written, we're going to see how many letters are in our last name. So Miss Wallace has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many letters are in your last name? Great job. So now what we're going to do is we're going to figure out which one has more and which group has less, and maybe someone has the same number of letters in their first name as they do their last name. So let's make a prediction on my name. Do you think my first name has more letters or my last name? Or which one do you think has fewer? Do you think my first name has fewer or my last name has fewer? So to check our answer, what we're going to do is we're going to make a match. So I'm going to connect my first letter with the first letter of my last name. Okay? So I'm going to connect them. Oh, and look, I ran out of letters on my first name to connect together to my last name. So which name had more, my first name or my last name? Very good. My last name had more. What about for you? Did your first name have more or your last name? Which group had fewer, your first name or your last name? I would love to hear if anyone's name had the same amount of numbers, if your first name and your last name had the same number of letters. All right, boys and girls. So today you're going to watch your Lesson 20 video that I have for you, and I think you're really going to like it. And then you're going to complete your Lesson 20 problem set worksheet, okay? All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye.